There looks to be someone next to him, but there's two shadows seen clearly. Eggman looks at them and chuckles nervously, but the shadowed figure raises the hand. Eggman slowly frowns before the screen turns black and Eggman could be heard screaming. Then, the next level begins. Landslide Limbo. Before getting into the level, there's one key detail. When the level began, Eggman appeared to start the traps again, when he normally isn't present by this point. When he appeared, though, he wasn't smiling. He looked pretty upset, actually. One of his arms is missing, and part of his mustache is shorter and messier, like it was torn off. His nose is bleeding, and one of his goggles is cracked. He pushes a button to activate the traps in his gun. Onto the level itself, Landslide Limbo looked downright grotesque. Just about everything but the ground had that fleshy look that only the robots had previously. Traps were like bones. Flame emitters were mouths breathing fire. Everything had veins and had rise and fall. Things really were breathing now. There was no doubting it. Of course, in terms of level design, everything was the same, but aesthetically, the level was gratuitous, alive. Sonic himself also played slightly differently. He wouldn't run as fast, and his jump seemed to not go as high as it should. All of his sound effects were lower pitched, and his screams when
I see this ending!
the robot at the end of the level also had
Darkness consume you!
the whole thing was covered in skin. This all made
I see this ending! Consume you!
that simply had bad. Like before, they're intended to break it. Upon breaking it, it explodes into a pile
Hardly
of
surprising.
bones and various organs. Under the debris, though, is Mighty again, ready to race. Running through the level, which normally has the entire ground break as you run through it backwards, all of the ground had been replaced with elongated wads of flesh. Due to Sonic's slower speed, Mighty actually catches up this time. When he catches Sonic, he grabs him by the leg, then grabs him by the other leg.
Time to operate!
His leg is stretched further in order to grip him more efficiently. As he lifts Sonic more, more and more. What happens? The screen quickly turns to black. All that can be heard is flesh tearing, followed by Sonic's screams slowly coming to a stop. Mighty doesn't even say anything this time around. The result screen just played. But Sonic's icon didn't show up, and the music didn't play, just the ring count.
I think Senator Mark had a great career. But 50 years is too long in Washington.
Seth Moulton is the kind of progressive Democrat we need now.
Win is a win.
He'll take on
That's it.
Character select once again. Sonic's silhouette is gone, leaving just Ray, who seems to have both arms in the cast. His wings, which were pulled off last time, were attached to the whole length of his arms, so the injury between both his arms in the cast makes sense. He can't move them. Despite that, though, he's forced to play as him. The level transitions again. The shadowed figure is gone, and Eggman looks to be leaning back in his seat. Relaxed, almost. The screen shines on his face as Ray moves to the 6th level, Wild Water Way. The water in the level was strange. It was a mixture of colors. Red, all sort of which was really gross, Pandora thought. She knew Kyle's mind was fucked up. This is just nasty. The bridge looked to be made out of human skin with intestines as the ropes holding them up. When the trap set off, another Eggman intermission thing happens, and Pandora expects him to calmly push a button like he did before. But when the static clears, it shows something much more sinister. Eggman is laid back in his chair, but not because he's relaxed, it's because he's dead. Both of his goggles are cracked.
Leave those angry
and his
complaints to
skin
me!
looks deathly pale. One of his arms is missing from the socket, and the other is just missing a hand. He also has a big chunk missing from his head, leaving
Remember your
portions
brain.
of the brain exposed. This stays on screen for a couple seconds, leaving Pandora paralyzed, staring at it. In the time she's stuck, the bridge breaks and she goes into the water. The oncoming propeller looks to be made of tongues. The turtle is just a skeleton, and the lions are kidney stones. The centipede
Time to operate! I'm here to help! Time to operate! We will not back down!
The rafts were just big bones. This
I am
place
glad
was straight
everyone
up
is safe and
disgusting.
sound.
And, just like you'd expect, Mighty was waiting at the end of the level. Pandora tried to run away, but Ray didn't move. He looked like he didn't want to. No matter what Pandora did, Ray just wouldn't move. He looked like he had just accepted it. So,
You're
of
my
course, Mighty
wonderful
caught him.
error.
Mighty looks to grab Ray directly by the root of his head, causing him to scream in pain. Mighty then grabs the bottom of his jaw and begins ripping him apart. Just when Pandora thinks Ray's screams can get louder, this other
Time to operate!
the only thing she can do, she
Time to operate!
music, and still no bonus. Now there was no character select. Just
The
level
winds of war
transition
have
where
guarded
Eggman's
us.
body was still lying. Mighty's icon went to the final level, Eggman's Tower, although it seemed to be renamed Zephaniah's Lair. The same rotten Mighty walked through Eggman's Tower. Pandora had no control of him and was forced to watch. The entire tower had that fleshy look of everything else.
I've seen this ending! Darkness consume you!
This is what and he is the one true ruler. He walks all the way to the final.
Let us
where
tend
you
to the
normally
wounded
find
first.
Eggman. Eggman is still sat in his chair, but the bodies of Sonic and Ray are also there, lifeless on the ground. Mighty sits on the throne in the center of the room and makes himself comfortable. His throne is facing directly to the screen, right at Pandora. Suddenly, files from the Notepad app begin to open over the game. It took him a second to realize that it seemed like Mighty was talking to him.
I've seen this ending!
This time Pandora closed the book and pulled it open.
Darkness consume you! I've seen this ending! Your life powder will serve me well.
As Pandora closes the notepad, Mighty begins to snicker as he snaps his fingers in game. The bodies of Sonic, Eggman, and Ray were standing, still damaged and horrible looking, but standing.
I will restore
The great Sonic.
if you succeed. If you don't,
Mighty begins to laugh again as he floats into the air. A timer for 55 seconds begins, and Pandora immediately takes control of Sonic, who is slow due to his legs being, well, broken. The final lap is a reference to the ending segment of the game, where whichever character